Hey everybody, this is Jaime.Phillips with the Johnson Group by EXP here in Richmond Hill, believe it or not, out here outside the Savannah area. So what you're seeing in the background, sure as heck, it is snow. Okay, so we had quite a bit of snow here about 2 days ago. It hasn't snowed here since 2018, I believe. So for us here, it's a huge deal. But anyway, I wanted to make this next video with snow in the background. Call me silly, but I live here in the south. I haven't seen this stuff in a long time. So anyway, today I want to talk to you all about capital gains. There's a whole craze in here because people are seeing their property value going up, like skyrocket up, going really fast, that they're ignoring a lot of things. They're not talking to an agent or for this, in this case, an accountant. But let me bring a little bit of light into this. So let's talk about capital gains. Okay, what are capital gains? When you sell a capital asset for a higher price than its original value, the money you make on that sale is called a capital gain. Or if you sell an asset for less than its original value, the money you lose is called a capital loss. In other words, you bought a house for $300,000 and sell it a year later for $400,000. The $100,000 difference is the capital gain, and sadly, and I mean sadly, that amount is subject to tax. Okay, so now there are two types of capital gains: short-term and long-term. Short-term is what you pay when you sell a home you own for less than a year. These are taxed at the same rate as your regular income. Depending on your tax bracket, it could be pretty high. Long-term gains, which you earn from the sale of a home held over a year, are taxed at a lower rate. It could be 0%, 15%, or up to 20%, saving you some money, of course. If you are selling your main home and you live in it and own it for the last 2 years or the last 5 years, you can actually be excluded of the possibility of getting taxed on the gain. All right, let me break it down for you. If you are a single tax filer and you sell your primary home, you can be excluded up to $250,000 gain. If you're married and filing jointly, you can be excluded up to $500,000 gain in the sale of your primary home. How do you calculate the basis? Take the original cost of that home, add the improvements to your house, such as remodeled kitchen, new roof, added a new bedroom per se. Like, hear me out on this because I hear this one all the time, but I painted the house. Yeah, that one don't count. That's just regular maintenance. That doesn't raise the price of your house. Do make sure that you have all the receipts of these improvements, because it's nice that you never did them, okay? And you add all that to the original price of the home that you bought it for, and then you subtract that from the intended price that you're planning to sell the home for. That difference should give you what your capital gain is. Okay, so again, if you're filing joint with your wife, you have up to $500,000. So that's quite a bit of money. But yes and no. You'll notice prices on property has kind of skyrocketed a bit. So you've been in a house for like 10 years per se, and you're in a nice neighborhood, there's a good chance that you had that much in there. Okay, so make sure you talk to your realtor or your accountant to get more information about it. The one thing that I will actually caution everybody too is that a lot of people don't take this into consideration, and they go to real estate web pages, and in those the prices are suggestions. That's not accurate. Okay, even though they're getting better over the years, it's still not accurate. So you might get the wrong idea, go crazy with a price, and you're not even thinking about this because you never had to deal with it. So it's no fault your own, but your expectation versus reality is going to be quite different. Okay, so hopefully this helped you some. If you're planning to sell your home, if you have any questions, of course, talk to an agent, and I'll be happy to answer any of your questions. In the meantime, stay warm, at least the people here in coastal Georgia, and please subscribe to the channel, follow me, and you'll have a great day. You'll have a good one. Bye.